political consultant. Michael Geoghegan joins us now from Victoria, BC. Michael, good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
So what kind of fireworks are you expecting?
Well, it's an election year, so obviously we're going to see the opposition, NDP and Liberals, jockeying for position. The NDP have reassigned some critic roles because they have some longtime MPs like Libby Davies who aren't coming back. But clearly they are going to be duking out as we're the alternative to the Conservatives. The Conservatives, meanwhile, are going to be positioning themselves as, hey, we're the only party that, continue with this, the so-called good governance of Canada. So lots of positioning, lots of posturing. It's an election year.
Who's going into Monday with a lot of momentum in terms of polling and even fundraising?
Well, certainly the Conservatives have consistently been winning on the fundraising part. The Liberals had, rocketed from third place to first place in the polls under Justin Trudeau. Some of that, it seems to be a sense that that's peaked a little bit, and now some polls have shown either the Liberals and Conservatives neck and neck, or the Conservatives actually pulling ahead of the Liberals. Of course, that infuriates Thomas Mulcair, the NDP leader, because he's like, "Hey, I'm the official opposition leader. Why?" So it's one of those things where there's lots of jockeying, and it's very much a three-way race.
And the budget, not going to be in February, not going to be in March, sometime after April, maybe.
Yeah, the rapid fall in oil prices is going to have a dramatic impact on Canada. Both for good and for bad. It's going to be great for consumers. It's going to be great for manufacturers. It's going to be terrible for, obviously anything to do with the oil and gas sector. So, it's going to hurt Alberta. It's going to help Ontario. A real mixed bag. And I think any government would want to take a little extra time to figure out what the impact is going to be, including the fact that, the Canadian dollar, which is largely a petrodollar, has taken a major hit.
Does that extra time taken by the government make them look like good stewards of the economy, very careful, or scrambling?
Well, I guess it depends which side of the house you ask. But I would say it's a thing where, like I say, whether it was a Conservative, Liberal, or even NDP government, they would be wanting to take this extra time to factor in this major change in oil prices, where we've gone from over $100 a barrel down to 50. So it's something that I think any prudent government would do.
The government sure to get a number of questions as well on Canada's mission in Iraq. Is the mission changing ever so slightly?
Well, I think, they talk about mission creep and whatnot. I think it's also a thing where the government does not want to be seen to be tying the hands of the forces that we send over there. Look, if you come under fire, then absolutely return fire. So I don't think it's a mission creep. At the same time, I also think, if we're sending forces into harm's way, they should be able to defend themselves while carrying out the air support mission.
We'll see what kind of kickoff we have come Monday. Michael, thank you very much.
Thank you.